Welcome to Chris Veve Journey. Today I want to talk about the Ultraman drop, but I believe this video will drop after the drop of the Ultraman, so yeah, take that with a grain of salt. And then I will talk about the AMA, not the AMA, the Veve community update. So let's get right into it. So the live action Ultraman drop is upon us. This is the original Ultraman from 1966 for the original series that aired during 66 and 67 and made this whole franchise what it is today. This is different from the drop we had before. The drop we had before was from the Netflix series, and this was just like some kind of reboot of this series. So this is the real deal. That's because all of them have the FA tag. They have the FA tag because these are the original characters, not the ones you've seen in the Netflix series. This is very important. This franchise made $7.4 billion from 1966 to 1987. Was the third highest grossing franchise in Japan, if I remember correctly. So, and 7.4 billion at that time is more like 18 billion nowadays. So that is big. That is big. That is big. It's blind boxes for different Ultramans. So we have the regular Sophie, 40 gems for the blind box. He's the common, 3,850 editions. Of course, first appearance, and all of them are available globally, excluding China and Japan, which is interesting because Japan is definitely the ones that want the most, and I guess even China. So the second one is Ultraman Jack. You can see him here. 3,150 editions, uncommon, first appearance, of course, it's the same. So the third one is Ultra 7, and the guy looks ridiculous in my opinion. 40 gems, 2,450 editions is the rare and also first appearance. And then we have Ultraman Ace, that's the most rare one with a nice mohawk. He has a list price of 30 gems because it's a blind box. 750 editions is the ultra rare, is first appearance. That's the most interesting one. Also, they all have a standard fee of 2.5%. They don't have the additional 6% like all the Disney stuff does. So if you sell them, it's much easier. These will be dropping within the next half an hour from the recording of this video, so I guess I will be late. If you were in this drop and you were successful, let me know in the comments what do you like about it. I'm not sure if I go for this drop. I usually don't want to go for drops anymore. I'm pretty pissed at Veve at how everything works right now, so I'm trying not to. And I don't think this will be worthwhile. Maybe it's just 40 gems, but I can see the common go to 10 gems and the uncommon go to 15 gems and the rare maybe 30 gems and only the ultra rare be above it. I could be totally wrong. Will be interesting to see after the drop. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I will spend the money. I have no idea. I wouldn't want to own this. Like, I really don't care about this character. I don't like the designs. Not taking a shot at Veve. I don't like the original designs. I mean, these are designs from a live action show from 1966. So of course it's not that great. It's not iconic in my opinion. It really looks bad in my opinion. So Veve did a decent jobs translating them into the app, but yeah, I don't like it. I would only like to flip it, and I think there's a good chance I would make a loss on this, so maybe flipping is not the best idea here. So with that being said, let's go to the community update, which we have here. So I'm not going to show you the update. I will just talk about the update, and then we look at the Comic-Con stuff. So let me get my notes, because otherwise I would forget almost everything. So there was an update on KYC and address verification. That's something a lot of people have problems with. So they will try to use a geo-targeting option to verify those addresses, or they are actually developing it, or are just talking with a company that has to take care of it so that it is done. Interesting choice. I love it. It will be even more hard if you buy a KYC account. I mean, you have the KYC before, so that's not a big deal. But if there comes a moment where if the occasion arises and you have to KYC again for whatever reason, you have no chance because you can't use the geo-targeting. That's interesting. Also, facial recognition coming for cash out. This is also awesome. This is so great for all the bot users that now have a KYC account. They bought it, they want to cash out, they can't. That is so great. I love it. I love it. Bring more. I know it's a little bit of a hurdle for people that are new into the app to have all these security there. But on the flip side, we really need to get rid of these bad actors, and this is the best way to go in my opinion. So totally love it. Q3. There were some news about Q3. First, we have metadata coming. The next week, all the drops from next week on will have all the metadata already stored on the blockchain, but it will take at least 6 weeks to get all the already released stuff on the blockchain, get all the metadata in there, and I would expect that it might even take more than six weeks, but it's a nice goal. Let's say it like this. So merging accounts is in development. They want to finish that up also in the next weeks, so that if you have multiple accounts like I do, I have a second account on my name, my birth date, it's all there. It's just a second account I use. That will be able to be merged with my main account. This is great. Also, they already said on Twitter, you won't be able to merge accounts if you use the bot. So that's good news. Hopefully they can really see who was using the bot and who isn't. Crypto pay-in and payout also coming in the next weeks. Now, I don't think you should expect something big to happen there. I know a lot of people think if crypto pay-in come, all these ETH whales will come and prices shoot up and we see another bull run. I don't think that is realistic in any sense of the word. I just think it will maybe bring a little bit of cash more inside the app, but I don't think you will see a bull run. Maybe we see a little bit better prices in the market, but I wouldn't even be sure about that. I guess it will only count more for the more expensive pieces. That's what people will go for. I don't think you will see a collectible that is currently priced at 10 gems go up to 50 or 60 or whatever. I don't see that happening. Waitlist is they will do the final testing within the next weeks, which is funny because waitlist was ready, then they didn't use it, then they said, hey, it's ready, but we don't use it, and now they say final testing within the next week. I have no idea. I no longer believe anything they say about the queue system. Like, yeah, okay. Queue system for me, very important. I said this before, I can't get drops in the during the drop itself, because if I get the drop, then it's only because there's so much pieces that the price is bad, or if it's a more rare piece, I have no chance at all to get it. Like after a year, and I mean easy more than 100 drops, I'm pretty sure that is something you can count in. I even checked back with my group that has roughly 100 people were answering a question if they got the lamp and if they got the Mickey, and there was really, you could see that a lot of people that were able to get the lamp were also able to get the Mickey. So yeah, I'm not crazy here. That it is a thing. Like people that usually get drops have a higher chance to get the drops all the time. That's a thing that is happening because of better internet connection, better whatever. I don't know what it even is. I even tried going to another city to try it. Didn't work out. But that was just one, so it doesn't count. But we need a queue system to have a more fair system. And until that is released, I'm still beefing with Veve. So bring it on, or otherwise don't just talk. I want to see it. So yeah, for that one, we get the Veve letters. They will come, I guess, as a free drop. Maybe not as a free drop. I don't know anymore. But those will be the ones where they will test the waitlist for. So burn events were something new. That is interesting. They said that all the pieces on the Veve app have a shelf life. So something like the Romulan Warbird from Star Trek. There are pretty much most of them still available. You can still go in the store and just click buy now and get one. I guess there's like 1,000 that have been bought. I don't know. Like the majority of them is still there. Also with the Buzz Lightyear is also still available, which is good. They always said they wanted to have something in the store, but they also said now there is a shelf life, so at some point they will go and burn them, but they will always announce it, so you will always have a chance to buy it if you still want to buy it during the drop, which is interesting. Also, you will see how much editions will remain, how much editions have been burned. What's more important to me would be, can we see which edition numbers have been burned? Like, this is super, super interesting for me. Like I said, I have the Enterprise D, the Ultra Rare with the 1987 mint, and I think it's the best mint aside from the 1701 mint. And yeah, it would be super interesting to know if I can see, like, in 2 years when they will start burning, most likely, a lot of collectibles that are on banned accounts, on restricted accounts, whatever. So I would love to see if this one has maybe been on a bot account and has been deleted, because that would make mine so much better. But yeah, we will see. Mint numbers were also topic of discussion. So mint number 41 will always be special, because this is the first one that gets into circulation. This is the one that can be bought. So the other 40 editions, usually they are split between Ecomi and the licensors. While they are in the hands of the licensors, those will likely see the light of day at one point, but maybe not all of them, but some of them, for giveaways or whatever, for rewarding fans. So that is a thing. This might be happening, but it will be a rare occasion. It won't really diminish the 41s, because the 41s are these that can be actually collected, while the other ones, they won't sell them. Like, the ones they want to have them to show them off, like at a fair, at a convention, that they can use a tablet and show these pieces off to all the visitors. And that makes sense. They don't want to sell them for revenue so they can make more money, which is a good statement, an important statement, I guess. So that means on rare occasions there might comes a collectible your way that have that mint number. Like, they will make a raffle, not a raffle, there's a giveaway, and for holders or whatever, let's say you have the gold Veve logo, and then they say they make a giveaway for all the gold Veve logo holders, and then you get the, I don't know, let's say you get the latest Jim Lee Batman mint 40, not 40, you get mint for 28, right? So then you get only the mint 28. There's only that one piece. They won't release all 40 mints right away. That's not what's happening. They will just release the one of them. So in time, of course, if you spin that narrative, at one point all of them will be in the market, but that's like in 100 years. So with time being, 41 is still one of the best mints you can have out there. Let's see. Trading collectibles. Yeah, that was a thing what they talked about. That was also already talked about at Decon. So you will be able to give away some of your collectibles, like 100 commons, to get something called a prototype. At least for now they call it prototype. We'll have to see if that name sticks. But yeah, that will be the thing. Now they talked about trading, so I'm not sure if they really meant burning. It sounds like burning. You burn off 100 collectibles and trade in for one prototype, but maybe those 100 don't get even burned. Maybe it's actually trading. They're trading it back to the company, and maybe they can give them away for some raffles, or maybe put them back in the store. That would be interesting. I mean, second chances for people that weren't soon enough at the store would be interesting, I guess. Yeah, and what I just talked about, gold and silver Veve logo, they will get more utility. That is totally interesting. They want to make sure that these go into the hands of collectors and not of flippers. So that's why you have to be at the show and talk to them, and that's how you can get a chance to get the collectible, Veve or Veve gold or silver logo. And they will give you, as a reward for holding that collectible, you will have a chance at upcoming shows. There will be a line for gold Veve logo holders, and then there will be a silver. They even will have physical silver and gold Veve logos, and you can stand there in line and get rewarded with a physical collectible, which is pretty great. And as you can see on the app, prizes are bonkers, like 2.5K for that collectible. Easy. Yeah, makes me sad I didn't went to Decon London. Seems like it would have been worth it. So, Comic-Con exclusives. This is something I wanted to show you, so we can take a quick look at the Comic-Con exclusives here. Let's see what we will get at NYCC. Every day comes a new collectible there. So, oh, that was... Okay, this is the video. So the first thing will be a poster again, like we had at STCC, the New York Comic Con poster. Looks nice. And if you remember, the New York Comic Con poster was actually something that had a big pump when everyone was talking about it might have been made by Banksy, which was crazy to me in the first place, but it pumped for a few days just because of that news. It's not. It surely is not. As won't be the second one. Maybe this time we get the name from the artist. That would be nice. I was always amazed that we didn't get the artist name for these posters. And here's the next one. That's Daredevil. We get a Daredevil collectible. Style-wise, it will go very well with Elektra. Again, not satisfied with the face. I don't know if that's the style of the artist or if he's just not capable to do better faces, but I really don't like how he does human faces. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. This one is more on the worst side, but color-wise, the way it's shaded and all, I think it goes very well with Elektra. So Daredevil is pretty great, pretty dope character, so that's like more on the side of a must-have. I don't want to have Elektra, but they even say in the community update that they need him to fight with Elektra, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some interaction between those two, just to make Elektra more interesting to collectors. So we will see. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like 5 editions of that one coming up to Secret Rare, just like Elektra. But we don't see any editions here, so maybe this is also like the Silver Surfer. We will just get this one. Yeah, that's a comic drop, super limited edition, Amazing Spider-Man 42, first appearance of Mary Jane. So his love interest. Super limited editions means 10k editions, common, uncommon, bad, uncommon, wieder again exclusive, rare and ultra rare covers. Looking good, it's fine. I'm not super into the exclusives here, but I guess they are okay. Secret Rare, of course, that is a super known cover among Spider-Man fans. Like not cover, panel, but now to have it as a cover, pretty great. I think this is pretty dope. Makes a lot of sense. Pretty cool, but also super limited. So 10k editions. Yeah, I don't see me getting any of those. And that's Loki's Scepter. Interestingly enough, so that is the third Infinity Stone. Don't get it twisted, it's blue on the scepter, but that is just the piece that is holding the stone. The stone itself is the yellow one, is the one that gives Vision his life. It's the Mind Stone. So this is the third one. That's why the stones that we have already on the app are pumping right now. Right now is not a good time to buy the Tesseract or buy the Eye of Agamotto. I would actually wait after this is released. Even wait a few weeks after that has been released, because there's still 3 stones to go. Let the market cool down, collect your stones after that. I think that makes more sense, because now they will be really up in price. I mean, there's a possibility they will release the next 3 stones pretty quickly, but why would they? I think this is something that will take some time. So I guess patience would pay off here. Yeah, and that's to me, this is the big one, Mysterio, Master of Illusion. So this is the rare on display here, and this is a beautiful collectible. I really love Mysterio, and man, this cape is so well crafted. It looks so great. The rendering looks really comic-y, like right out of a comic. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if the collectible can hold up to that. This is just very well lit also. I will have to wait until we see it in the app, but this looks really great. I think this is a really good looking Mysterio, and it's an important character. Love it. Here's the ultra rare, as you can see, an animated ultra rare, and honestly I like the rare more. The animated smoke is a nice thing, but it's not great looking smoke, and the cape and all on the rare one is just so dope. I really enjoy the rare way more here. Yeah, that's it. That's all the pieces. I think they're pretty great, super great. I don't think I will be actually participating in the drops or whatever. Like, as I told you guys before, if I go to the drops, I don't have a chance. I just explained it. And if I, which doesn't faze me too much that I'm not successful in the drops, I rather go into the market right after the drop, try to catch a good mint, try to get a deal, but I can't do that anymore either. I get blocked all the time as soon as I try 2 or 3 times to buy something. That is the maximum amount I can try. After that, I just get blocked, and I'm really, I'm really pissed they didn't talk about this here, this problem. I'm not the only one that has this problem, so I don't know. Seems like they don't really care about that. Reservation system, no word about the reservation system, which is like the perfect tool for market manipulation at this point. It is just used to manipulate the market by whales, by botters. Surely there's also market bots going around. I'm pretty sure about that. I see the same pieces always in the same hands. No one is that lucky in catching and sniping in the market. So yeah, but no word about that, and that's the reason why I can't actually participate in the market. I can't get the drops if they are interesting. I can't buy in the market. The only time I can buy something is when it's on the market for a lot of hours, like at least 6 or 10 hours. After that, I don't get blocked anymore when I try to buy something. Cool. But that's the time when we have stable prices, when you can't get a good deal, usually when all the good mints are away, usually. I was lucky a few times, like I woke up the next morning, looked in the market, oh, there was great mint to floor price, I could buy it. But usually now I'm kind of out of the system. Like that sucks really. Like I'm a real collector and I can't really participate. The only thing I can do is buy from botters or buy from whoever bought something and buy it for a ridiculous amount. So no, I'm not doing that. Also, the dinner is happening at New York Comic Con for the winner of the One of One Ron English piece. So that was Dr. Profit. They will have dinner there. Ron English will be present as well. About the One of One pieces anyway, there's more coming. Interestingly enough, at Decon in London, there was a little interview with David Yu, and he talked about that the One of One pieces might turn into a raffle system to make it more fair, because at this point Dr. Profit bought most pieces. So he hinted at the possibility that, not hinting at, like he really said, maybe they turn to it like you can pay $5, get a raffle ticket, and everyone who's participating, one of them would get a collectible, which is okay. It's like a fair game. He didn't talk about it here, so I guess these plans have been dropped because the One of Ones went to other hands also. But I'm not really mad about that. Like, it's One of One pieces. If you want to have a One of One comic page or whatever, that's always the same thing. Like, you have to bid on it. You have to make a good offer for it. So that's nothing different in the real world. And of course, David was drinking out of a SpaceX bottle all the time, like 5 or 6 times during this interview. That can't be like, that's not a coincidence. Like, he's hinting at SpaceX. I don't know if these hints are just there to get the attention of Elon Musk, or if there really is something cooking. But he's like hinting at SpaceX for a year now. He was wearing a SpaceX hat, SpaceX jacket. Now he's hinting with the bottle, so there is definitely coming something with SpaceX that's going to be interesting. Just interesting to see what will happen there. Also, he had a lot of stuff to show in the background. I just see he has his hand in the way, so yeah, that's more like it. So what you can see here is the classic Enterprise. That's the 1966 TV show Enterprise. So that's pretty obvious that this is coming into a drop. That is something for me. Like, I really love the ship, and I'm pretty sure it is the 1966 Enterprise. I can recognize it, even if so small. I can see it. So this is coming as a drop. This is pretty much confirmed for me. If it's standing here, it never was there. Now it's there. That is for me confirmation. We get this drop within the next 4 to 8 weeks. We have a golden R2D2. I don't know, not R2D2, C3PO. I'm not sure what that is about, because we already had that, but since it's standing there, I think there's something coming. Anything, I don't know. There's a Back to the Future image in the background. I think that was also there before. I haven't checked, but most of the stuff hanging on the walls that has been there before. And then on the left side, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Like, here's Ultraman stuff, 2 Ultraman statues. That makes sense. We have the Ultraman Drop. What's on the left side here? That pink reddish stuff. I have no idea what that is. If you have an idea what it is, let me know. I'm super curious what we see here. Also, there's something black and yellow also. I don't know if the yellow is like a scarf over something, or if it's a little statue. I have no idea what it is. If you know, let me know. I would think all this stuff is like Eastern stuff, Asian brands. Maybe we get into a time now where we have a lot of Asian stuff coming. Would be interesting, and would be the reason I don't understand or recognize any of it. There's also in the background here, that's the really old Mickey Mouse, I guess. I think that is right before Mickey Mouse, the first animation character. Maybe. I could be wrong, but that's interesting. So that's it. All the stuff I had to talk about. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have also problems securing something in the market. Do you have the same problem? Do you get blocked away like I do? I mean, I get really blocked. Like, I have to reinstall the whole software, the whole app. I have to delete it and reinstall the app. It doesn't change if I just delete the data inside the app. It makes no difference. I really have to delete, reinstall, change from LTE to Wi-Fi or vice versa to be able to get into the drop again. And this is happening like every few times I try to buy something. It makes no sense. It makes no fun. Last time I was just before to throw my phone into my computer monitor. So yeah, I'm not participating there. I just can't take it anymore. Yeah, what do you think about the community update? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, would be nice, and leave a follow if you haven't yet. Okay, so good luck with the drops. See you. Bye bye.